What if I told you landing your first or next co-hosting client is way easier than you ever thought? Seriously, most people overcomplicate it, waste time looking in the wrong places, or just sit back and wait. And that's why they never have success in the co-hosting space. Here's the reality though. If you know where to look and what to say, you can land a high-paying co-hosting client fast, even if you've never managed a short-term rental Airbnb in the past. And you're still struggling to get that first deal, then pay attention because I'm gonna break it all down for you right now. So let's get real for a second. Why would someone hire you as a co-host? It's not because you have the most experience. It's not because you're the most well-known in your actual market. And it's definitely not because you've taken a lot of Airbnb courses in the past. Now, owners only care about one thing. Can you make their life easier? And can you make them a lot of money managing their Airbnb? That's it. If you can solve their biggest pain points, they will hire you, and even if you're brand new. So before we even talk about finding clients, you need to get clear on what you're offering. Here's what property owners hate about managing their Airbnbs: constant guest messages, having to worry about late check-ins, missing towels, random questions, as well as cleaning issues, bad turnovers, complaints, lack of consistency with the actual clean itself, and also pricing struggles. They don't really know how to price their property accurately, or their current manager in place is not pricing it correctly. And then lastly, the most important one is going to be negative reviews from bad management and bad attention to detail. So now here's your pitch, and pay attention. I take all the stress off your plate, handle everything for you, and make sure I maximize your rental income without you lifting a single finger. You can communicate this clearly with the owners. They will listen and move forward with you as their actual co-host. Now let's actually talk about where to actually find clients. Now the fastest way out of every single way that I've looked into for co-hosting businesses to be able to scale a co-hosting business and get clients quickly is going to be targeting existing Airbnb homeowners that are being managed by another property manager that they're not currently happy with. Now, it could be a large corporation that's managing thousands and thousands of listings, or it could be a small boutique manager who really doesn't care. But if we really break down the basics on why a bad manager is currently bad, it really comes down to one thing. When companies scale so quickly and they onboard a lot of clients quickly, do their marketing and their branding and things like that, their systems usually aren't dialed in. So usually what that results in is bad management and owners who aren't happy. So the main reasons that an owner isn't happy are the reasons that I listed above. Their property owners are getting bad reviews, they're not having consistent turnovers, it's difficult to get a hold of their property manager, as well as the fact that they're honestly just not happy with the experience that they're being provided. So if you can target existing Airbnb homeowners, it's going to be a lot quicker to be able to scale your management company. Because what I want you to think about is, say you had an owner come to you and they're saying, hey, look, I want to buy an Airbnb and I want you to manage it, but I still have to find it, still got to furnish it, I still have to do all these different things. So to buy a property takes 30 days to identify a property. Then it takes at least 30 days to close on that property. Then it takes about 30 to 45 days to furnish it and get it live. That whole time, you're not making any money. So you're pretty much just waiting there. But if you can go after somebody who already owns an Airbnb, it's already up and running, they're already paying somebody the industry average of 20%, two things happen. You do not have to wait to start making money on your 20% management fee. From the time that they sign on the dotted line, 7 days later that you start generating income. And the other thing is like, you don't have to wait for them to buy it, furnish it, set it up, because they're already live. They already have the property, they bought it, they furnished it, they set it up, everything's good to go. And then you also don't have to sell them on paying the industry average in your market of 20% because they're already paying it. And lastly, they're already in a painful situation. They're not happy with their current manager. They're not making the amount of money that they want to potentially make. They're not getting the hands-on quality service that you're going to provide as a boutique Airbnb manager within your market. So if you can target these pain points and explain to these owners how you do things differently as an Airbnb boutique property manager in your desired market, it's going to be a lot easier for you to convince these owners to want to move forward with you. Now, how do we get a hold of these owners? So usually what you want to do is you want to get their phone number, their email, and reach out to them. So what I always suggest is you make one phone call, you send one text message from an iPhone. It's very important to send an iPhone. Don't send it from an Android because it increases the probability of somebody replying to you. So one phone call, one text message, and one email as well. Once you reach out to these people, you're then going to set up an initial call with them to understand their pain points and what they're struggling with their current property management. It's very simple to be able to get a hold of these people and switch them over to your boutique management company. It's very important as well to explain yourself as a boutique manager and explain how you do things differently. All right, here's the bottom line though. Getting your first co-hosting client isn't about luck. It's about knowing where to look and what to say. Now you have the exact strategy that I implemented to be able to scale my co-hosting business, to find unhappy owners, show them how you can solve their problems and make it easy for them to say yes. Want to start landing high-paying co-hosting clients? Click the link below and book a call with either me or my team. If this video helps you, hit the like button below, drop a comment, and subscribe for more co-hosting tips. Let's start building your co-hosting business today, one client at a time, because it's a lot easier than you think it is.